You have to have something before you can be free of it. If you repress and deny everything, then there's nothing to surrender. You go walk around and think, well, I'm fine, everything's fine, I'm happy, I'm making good money. And I have this and I have that and I have this, but actually you have nothing. So really going in there and relating to the most precious thing that life has to offer makes everything liberated. Once I started this process, there was no way back. I couldn't see stopping, even though at times it was hard as hell for various reasons. But it's still better, to go through it and rise with it than to avoid it. And at the core, we are all beautiful space and potential and beautiful energy. That's all we are. Awareness is everything. It's absolutely right, yeah. Awareness is everything. When we talk about being nothing, we talk about being free of the gross material stuff. But we're talking about what happens when that physical, gross material stuff dissolves and becomes awareness. And the energy that vibrates naturally in that awareness as pure potential. That's why we talk about Shiva, Shakti. They are two sides of the same thing. And there's also something called Parashiva, which is that which is beyond any two-sidedness. Before the energy starts vibrating, there's pure potential. But I think it's useful to be aware that there's no separation between material and spiritual, physical and spiritual. We have to realize the spirit that the body is at the core. So again, it's that we get caught in the illusion that I am this thing. And this thing is totally always evolving and changing. It's always flow. But the key is there with, not chasing and not clinging. And that we have to learn ourselves to discern. What am I doing now? Am I chasing? Am I clinging to something? And you have to be dead honest. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to realize you have to be perfect in your awareness of your imperfection. No, does it make sense?
Yeah.
And then you realize, okay, I'm just like everybody else, in essence. And then if you've been feeling like a victim, you can let go of being a victim. If you've been feeling like what's the opposite of a victim?
Rescuer.
A rescuer, yeah, or a...
survivor.
Yeah, or any of those kinds of things, or an abuser. If you are any of those things, okay, you recognize it, and you forgive yourself and transform yourself. And the awareness does that, can do that. And it's something to really be grateful for. Once you circulate this energy inside, you're also circulating the whole manifestation. You're circulating the whole universe in yourself, because it's all one. So what's on this plane is also on the bigger plane. But you have to feel that, and you have to sit in that meeting point. You know, I talk about going through the gateways into that deeper awareness. But that doesn't mean you have to destroy your ego. Your ego is useful. Everybody has identity, ego, but you want to be sitting right in the juncture between the universal and the individual. You want to be able to open the door and go into that deeper awareness, but you also want to be able to live happily with the things you like and dislike and the things you need to do at work and your skills, and nothing wrong with any of that. But it shouldn't be controlling you. And you can even live happily with your tendencies and tensions, if you are aware that you can dissolve those tensions at will. Let them go and let them be transformed. So non-dualism is a basis for this type of practice, for Tantrism. You know, what is spiritual is physical, what is physical is spiritual. It's an unfolding of spirit that results in this material universe. And everything is nothing, or nothing is everything. You could put it either way. What that means, you know, is that when we go deeply inside and we discover that space, that openness, that Bhairava Mudra, which doesn't cling to anything, then you have a real tangible experience that, oh, I'm nothing. I'm no identity.